Hey, 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 it is me, Terry Evans, your financial coach. And I'm coming on here tonight to do a financial sense. I hadn't done one in a while. I've been doing a whole bunch of other lives, but I decided it's about time for me to get back to work, huh? I need to get back to my financial sense. So, as always, if you come on here tonight, say, hey, Terry, how you doing? Give me a high five, put a five in the comments. Or if you're watching the replay, put replay in the comments. And of course, what do we do? I got my iPad. Share. We got to share this. So let me go on and make sure that I share this video. Do, 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 do. And so while I'm sharing, you make sure you do the same thing. We want to make sure. Uh, let's see. Okay, there we go. I got it shared. All right, y'all. So tonight, I want to talk to you all about assigning purpose to your money. So if anybody asks me, and you all have heard me on, I've been on different radio shows, different podcasts, and usually people say, okay, Terry, so tell me, who do you serve? What do you do? And one of the first things that come out of my mouth is, I serve women that are having trouble assigning purpose to their money. And so I thought about this today. I'm like, do people really understand what I mean about having trouble assigning purpose to money? What really is assigning purpose to money? So I want to just decide to come on and talk about this today because I think this is very important because what I'm noticing is that we're having problems. A lot of us are having trouble assigning purpose to money because we don't have a purpose. Or we have, let me step back and say that different. We have a purpose, but we don't know the purpose. And so since we don't know the purpose, we don't know how to attach our money to the purpose. And so what we go through life every day. Most of us, we go into work, come home, we get a paycheck every week, every 2 weeks, every month. We take our money, we go pay our bills, then we go get some food, we go get gas, then we do all these other things that we want to do, and it's just routine and it's habit, and we do everything out of routine over and over and over again. We're just living life, and we're just going about life. I got a job, I'm married, I have kids, I'm okay. Or I'm in school and I'm working. It's okay, as long as I get paid, and I can pay my bills, as long as I can pay. And I've heard people say this, as long as I can pay my bills, I'm all right. As long as I can pay my bills, I'm okay. That's all I'm looking for is enough to pay my bills, and I'm okay. I've heard that more than once. But the problem is we're too busy looking at the money and trying to figure out the money instead of looking at taking money out the equation and looking at our purpose and deciding why are we here? What are we supposed to be doing? What is our purpose? Are we fulfilling our purpose? If we are fulfilling our purpose, then our money should be following the purpose. Our purpose should be leading our money. But if we don't know our purpose, the money is just going doing what it wants to do because it doesn't have a leader. Does that make sense? Think about it. Even our families. The husband is the head of the household. He's the leader. Or if you're a single parent, you are the mother is the leader. However, there's always a head. There's always the leader. If we are just living our lives just to get by, just to pay our bills, just to make sure we have gas in our car, just to make sure we have food in our stomachs, I'm just living life. You're not leading. You're not leading your family. You're not leading your children. You're not leading a life. You're just living. You just have breath. You just have breath in your body, and you're just going on day in and day out because you're breathing. And so since you're breathing, and then since you're on this side of the ground, this side of the dirt, as the older people say, as the older people say, since you're on this side of the dirt, well, you're just living. But that is not the intentions of our life. So if we took money out the equation, just for a minute, we're going to take it out the equation. And now let me put it back for a minute. So if you were debt free, you had enough money to live on for the rest of your life. You didn't have to worry about bills, and your children was taken care of. You didn't have any financial issues or obligations. How differently would you lead your life? Question. How differently would you lead your life if you were not putting money as a priority, and you were putting your life and your time and your purpose as the priority? How differently would you be living your life? And if you think about it, the very thing that you will be doing, what excites you, what makes you, that gives you that creative mind, what makes you want to just do and do and do. For some, it may be ministry. For some, it may be, traveling. Somebody, it may be real estate investing. It could be just a number of things that you can do. You can get into medicine and holistic living and teaching, and get into broadcasting, and just a number of endless possibilities. But there is one thing that gets your goose going. That one thing, your purpose. And so, let me say this. You have an ultimate purpose for your life, to live out in your life. When we have families, when we have children, when we have wives and husbands and all this, we have multiple purposes, right? But we have that one big purpose, but then we still have multiple purposes, So if you husband and wife with children, one of your purposes, I will assume, is to make sure your family is secure, to make sure your family is comfortable, make sure you're leading and teaching your children to walk out their purpose. But it's funny. How can you teach something that you're not even doing? So if we want our children to walk in their purpose, we need to walk in our purpose. Okay, I got kind of sidetracked, but going back to making sure that our money follows our purpose. Okay, so if we stop focusing on the money and start focusing on the purpose, then our money will automatically fund our purpose. But what we've done a lot of us made a lot of bad decisions in our younger lives. And because look, I'm almost 50, so the first 30-something years of my life, I was consistently making bad decisions, from credit cards to I was doing payday loans. And then I got so many student loans because I was living off of them. What else? From cars to, when I say I was just doing silly stuff. And a lot of us do that in our younger, when we're younger, because a lot of us in our 20s, we're still trying to find ourselves. We're still trying to figure out what is it we're supposed to be doing. That's why a lot of kids go to college and they don't have a major because they don't know what they're going to do. They're just going to college to get their, what is it called? Lord, my mind just went blank. But they go to college to get those first classes that they have to have, the history, the basic classes they have to have, the math, the history, the science classes, and so forth until they start getting into their actual career choice. But we just went about life, then just it was a free for all. We just did what we wanted to do because we were grown and we could. We spent money the way we wanted to because we were grown and we could. And what happened is those bad decisions that we made then filtered over into our older adult, mid-adult life, right? And so now that we finally come into what our purpose is and what we should be doing and everything, we can't fully walk in that because we have all of this tagging on us and pulling us from our past. So what we have to do now is align everything back up. We have to align, first of all, our purpose, our vision. What is the vision for your family? What is the vision? What are you all trying to achieve? What is your household vision? First of all, we have to have a mark, the vision. We perish because we don't have a vision. Okay, we don't know where we're going. We're just, like I said, we're just living. So first and foremost, let's stop. Take a break. Breathe. And then sit down and think about, really, what is the vision for my household? What is the purpose for my family? Why are we here? What are we supposed to be achieving? What am I supposed to be doing? All these questions are things that you need to think about, that you need to sit down. You need to literally journal and write this stuff out. Ask yourself those questions. Why am I here? What is my purpose? God, what is your will for my life? If I'm not doing it, what do I need to get on track to start doing it? Okay? And then second of all, after you do that, then say, okay, I need to align my money in the same direction of my household vision. And so that means now, in order to do that, I may have to clean up some stuff. But cleaning up some stuff is getting it back in line with the vision, right? And so you might have to pay off some debt in order to get back in line. You may have to start putting more money into savings in order to get back in line. You may have to do some things. You might have to do some serious cleanup. It might take you a few years to do that. But the thing is, if you are doing it, you are assigning purpose to your money because your money is doing what it needs to do to get to where it needs to go. Okay? So first of all, you need to know what your purpose is. You need to understand your vision, the vision for your life, the vision for your family's life, the vision for your household. Understand the purpose. Let me say this. I'm going to step back and say this. We have been trained to be fake. We have been trained that people can't see us for who we really are financially. We have to look a certain way. We're supposed to look like we're wealthy. We've been trained that, which is a scarcity mindset, because we're not living wealthy, we're looking wealthy. It's two different things. And so we need to take a breath again, take a breather, vulnerable with ourselves, and get real. We got to get real with ourselves, because if we don't, we will continue down this path. We have been fake for so long that we don't even know how to get real with our own selves. Y'all, we got to stop being fake. We need to be real, and we need to do this thing, because the kingdom of God, we got to get ourselves where we need to be so we can go to where we need to go. We need to start understanding our spending triggers, because these spending triggers let me tell y'all something. These spending triggers are preventing us from getting into alignment, because every time we start, those spending triggers get in our way. So we need to understand our mindset. We need to understand our emotions. We need to understand our habits. Why are we doing the things that we do? Why do we spend money the way that we spend? What do I need to do to fix this? And then align the money with your purpose. No, that's it. That is all it means about assigning purpose to your money. Every penny that you spend, every dollar that goes out of your door, every red cent should be assigned to your purpose, whatever that purpose is. Again, you may have to get out of debt. That's not your purpose, but it's getting you to your purpose. Again, you may not have any money saved for emergencies, and you've been depending on credit cards all this time because you didn't realize that a credit card is not for emergencies. Credit card is to build credit. An emergency or a savings account, emergency or life fund is what you use for emergencies, cash. So now, in order to make sure that I'm in line with my purpose, I need to make sure I have this. So if anything comes up, you know, every time I do a live, one of my kids have to come in here and make noise, so y'all overlook that. Anyway, so even if you have to start saving, that's lining up with your purpose. Because when you start traveling, and something happens at home, oh, don't worry about it. I got the money. Let's go and take care of that. And when I get back home, it's gonna be all right. Or traveling again, let's go back to your traveling, and your car breaks down. It runs hot. You get a flat tire. The brakes start acting crazy. Can somebody take Lady out, please? Thank y'all. Okay. Whatever it is, you'll have the money to go ahead and get that fixed, right? What? Lady, go out. Y'all, I'm sorry. If the dog's trying to interrupt me now. I don't know what's wrong with her. Okay. So anyway, go out, lady. Okay. So anyway, make sure that you're doing whatever you need to do to align your money with your purpose. Make sure your money is assigned to your purpose. Make sure your purpose is assigned to your money is aligned with your purpose. Your purpose can be assigned to your money, but your money can be assigned to your purpose. So you have to make sure that everything is in alignment in order for you to get to where you want to go, and for you to enjoy life on your own terms, because you would never do it until you figure out your vision and your purpose for your life and your family and your household. All right, y'all. That's all I have. So before I go, a few things. I just want to let y'all know, coming down the pipeline, I got some new stuff coming out, and y'all just keep your ears open, because it's going to be some nice stuff coming down the pipeline, and you all go. I'm sure I'm excited about it. I'm very excited about it. So here in the fall and the winter, I got a couple of things that's about to come out. Keep your eyes and your ears open, because it's about to be on and popping, y'all. Y'all ain't heard that from me in a long time, have you? It's about to be on and popping. That's the first thing. Second thing is, if you're having problems assigning purpose to your money or aligning your money up with your purpose, give me a call. 501-505-4030. Text me. Hit me in Messenger. Or, of course, all the time, I will leave my link so you can go ahead and set up your complimentary wealth transformation session, so I can understand what you're going through, what you've been through, and how to help you begin aligning your money up with your purpose, so you can live the life that you desire to live on your own terms, the way you want to, without having to be concerned and worried about your finances. All right, y'all, that's it. I'll put that in the comments, and you all have a blessed evening. Good night.